Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Friday, February the 6th of the beautiful year 2026. And we continue our round of 32 of the 2026 PAL. Sorry, I experienced a little bit of technical issues. I hope you can hear me, guys. Yeah, so we continue our round of 32 action, and we have TUGI already in the chat. Hello TUGI, welcome. And yeah, I hope you can hear me well. I had like a little bit of tech issues with my microphone. I hope you can hear me well. So yeah, you can hear, that's good. And yeah, so today we have two sessions for you in this stream. We will have one stream later at 22 UTC, the first session between Land Mars, but today at this time, at this moment, we have our seat number 2, TUGI, who is in a very big lead, 9-0, after session number 1 against PYREK. So yeah, TUGI is only one game away from advancing to the round of 16. Seat number, as mentioned, seat number 2, and then seat number 1, MÖRKÖS, the infamous Fortnite player, starts his journey in the tournament and plays his first session against the German player WEISBROT. So let's take a look at the bracket and let's see what happened in the tournament so far. 3 players already advanced to the round of 16. The players are James, who won 10-3 against F1 champion, Hepta, who won 10-5 against Roma, and Hepta will be the opponent for the winner of the match, TUGI versus PYREK. And the last player who is in the round of 16 is our French scammer Gunther, who won 10-0 against Saddle. Yeah, we were supposed to oh my god, give me a second, guys. I have a little bit of thing to do because I got contacted by PYREK. Give me a second, I come back to you. Okay, guys, so we have I don't know. I will tell as it is. So you know that PYREK is playing from Michu's apartment, and it turns out that that Michu is not at home. He went for a walk, but as PYREK says, Michu should be at home in about 10 minutes. So TUGI, if you can wait 10 more additional minutes, I would really appreciate it. I don't know how to comment it. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. Yeah, so guys, we have a little bit of time to start this session between TUGI and PYREK, and yeah, I will tell you a little bit about the tournament. We'll try to organize the time a little bit till till PYREK comes, and we'll be able then to continue the the action in this match. Sorry that I'm laughing, but yeah, I have no words what to say. Okay, it is what it is. This is live, and yeah, good that PYREK is communicating and yeah, that we know what is going on. So the winner of this match will play against Hepta, so we'll know the first pairing of the round of 16. And what I wanted to mention that yeah, I will, as there are some matches that are not even scheduled for round of 32. I wouldn't start the round of 16. I'd rather not start rounds of 16 yet. I would like to continue the round of 32. Unless like the players in the round of 16 urgently need to play, but you know, then they will have to wait in the quarterfinals and so on. So yeah, somewhere the wait will have to happen. And considering that we're switching from best of 19 to best of 25 in round of 16, yeah, this might cause a little bit confusion to the viewers. So I'd rather finish the round of 32 first and then start with round of 16. But of course, if the players urgently need to play, then we can think about it, but I will try to convince the player to wait. We don't have like any time pressure from, you know, my end to end the tournament in a week or 2 or 3 or something like that. But yeah, of course I will consider what the players can do. Okay guys, so the rules for the event. We play level 18 stars only, no line cap. SPS controller and handcam are mandatory for the event. And we play reroll seat every game, which means there will be no incrementing. The player will get brand new pieces every single time. As mentioned, round of 32 as well as the preliminaries are played in the best of 19 format in 2 sessions, 9 games in session number 1 and then up to 10 games in session number 2. Play as long as one of the players wins 10 games. And then for round of 16 and quarterfinals, you can see we have this best of 25 format in 3 sessions. Yeah, therefore I'd like to finish the round of 32 first and then start with the round of 16. Each session is played on a separate day. This is what we know, and the players TUGI and PYREK played their first session their first session yesterday. Yeah, so a quick maybe look at the match stats after maybe first the player profiles. We have TUGI, our seed number 2, with the current ELO rating of 1995, and I checked the options of various results and what TUGI can gain against PYREK, who is currently at 1445, so 550 ELO difference. So even if TUGI wins the match 10-0, he gains only 3 ELO rating points. So to break 2000 ELO, TUGI either needs to get a new comp PB or wait to another match to get this 2000 ELO. Yeah, so PYREK played before in the preliminaries in January, then against the other Polish player, Liptonek, won this match 10-6 and secured his spot here in the top 32 bracket. As you can see, that the highest score for PYREK in this preliminary match was 486, and the games PYREK lost were, as you can see, very early top outs. And a similar case we have here, as you can take a look at the stats. Also some early top outs on PYREK's, and unfortunately 474, so highest score in this first session, so slightly lower than in the previous match. TUGI with all the wins, so no losing score and lines stats. As for now, highest score in this match for the Austrian player, 574,000 points, and the longest game TUGI had was the last game of the session, 214 lines, so level 27 achieved by the Austrian player. Yeah, so theoretically speaking, TUGI, and practically speaking, TUGI is only one game away, and PYREK, with a very difficult task to do, needs to win 10 games in a row against TUGI to win. So yeah, I think the question is, will the second session take longer than one game? I think it's a valid question, and yeah, we'll see if TUGI can do the same thing as Gunther did in the round of 32 match, so beating the opponent in a sweep. Yes, so here we have this. Maybe let's take a look. Still don't have PYREK here, so maybe let's take a look at the current ELO standings. Hello Ivan, welcome in the chat. Yeah, quick info, we are waiting for Michu, because as you know, PYREK plays from Michu's place, and Michu went for a walk, and yeah, we're waiting for Michu to come back so that PYREK can play. Michu should be home in about 5 minutes or maybe less, and then we should be able to start with the second session. So yeah, therefore I'm speaking about different things, and the other thing we are talking about right now is the ELO rating, and we have as you can see, MÖRKÖS, the only player with 2000 ELO plus. TUGI, as mentioned, even with 10-0 win without improving the comp PB, which is very decent with 729. Then TUGI maximum what the Austrian player can get from this match are 3 points, so 1998 would be the rating. Then we have only 2 players on the official list with an 1800 plus score, Robin and Elias. And then the bunch of players with 1700 plus ratings. Hello Brit QK, welcome in the chat. And some other players, but we will have players rejoining the list, the players who weren't active for more than a year, players like Jesper, like Scamper, like 666_team, or Blue Scooty. These are the players who currently have their ELO ratings more than 1600, so they will appear in the in the list as well once they complete the matches. Yeah, so we still don't have PYREK here, so maybe let me show you what's ahead of us in the next days. So TUGI versus PYREK, we will play this session as soon as Michu comes back. Then at 18 UTC, we should play MÖRKÖS versus WEISBROT, the first session of this match, so the first 9 games. And later this evening, I'm saying this from the Central European perspective. I live in Poland, so yeah, for me this will be a late evening, but for the players from the North America like Le and Martz, this will be a nice afternoon time to play. They play also their first 9 games of the match. Then tomorrow at 15 UTC we'll complete the match between MÖRKÖS and WEISBROT. So yeah, we'll see how many games will be played tomorrow between the 2 players. I hope that WEISBROT can challenge MÖRKÖS in some games, and that we can have some good things. Oh, Michu says hello. Hello Michu, how was your walk? PYREK online. Okay, so if PYREK is online, then let me check both players. Yeah, and it looks like both players are there, so let me bring them to our screen. So TUGI from Austria on the left, PYREK from Poland on the right, and here we have our heroes of the first session of the day. Players are warming up, so let me give them some pieces for game number 10. This will be 97 b5 23, 97 b5 23. This will be the seed for the first game of the session, the 10th game of the match. Yeah, it's like kind of, you never know when you wake up if it will be a good day for 19 or not. But maybe you won't need any 19 TUGI today. Let's see. Okay, so TUGI and PYREK are ready for their 10th game of the match. Will it be the last game of the match? We are about to find out as the players start the game in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 97 b5 23. 97 b5 23. Yeah, and we are good. The players are underway. And let's see what can happen. PYREK can steal at least one game from TUGI. Or will TUGI do the Gunther thing and will TUGI win in a sweep? Yeah, and you know, practically speaking, when you play this format, winning in a sweep shouldn't be that easy because, of course, you need your opponent to help you with that, so to speak. But yeah, you can't afford like any serious mistakes in 10 games in a row. So you have also you also have to show a good consistency. Yeah, so this is an interesting factor, even with like a big skill gap. This requires yeah, a lot of discipline to win in a sweep. Okay, so TUGI with 106,000, PYREK with 25. PYREK. Okay, this board went a little bit high for a moment, but it looks like the Polish player is able to bring it down to a manageable height and builds a nice dirty setup. We have 65 for PYREK and 197 for TUGI. TUGI is trying to pace here. Oh, and this tag didn't go as TUGI wanted, the so-called early tag of the JPs. And this will force TUGI to burn some lines, but the advantage is so big, over 150,000 as for now, so this shouldn't be a big danger for TUGI in terms of, you know, the game score. Of course, it allows TUGI. PYREK to reduce the deficit a little bit, and there is MÖRKÖS in the chat asking TUGI tag. Yeah, we have TUGI spin, so why not having a TUGI tag, right? Hello MÖRKÖS, welcome. I hope you're doing well and you are ready for your first session of this tournament. Oh, and PYREK is very, very high, and I'm afraid PYREK can't do anything more. PYREK tops out at 146,680. TUGI, you are good, but if you wanna play this game out, feel free to do so. If you wanna have your victory run, victory lap, you are allowed to do so. You are good. PYREK, unfortunately, the opponent was too tough for you, but thank you very much for your participation in the event. And yeah, hope to see you next time, whenever it will be. Tugi writing GG while playing. Classic Tugi. How is it 10-0? The answer to this question is we played the first session of this match yesterday. Tugi won 9 of the 9 scheduled games and wins the 10th game today. Therefore, it's 10-0. So hard. Yeah, we scale the win. If you play very well, you can win 10 points at a time. Oh, and hello Hefta, welcome in the chat. Tugi is on level 19 with 457 and is trying to bring this board down. Oh, and there's Tetris set up for Tugi. Oh, but decides to scheme the... Yeah, didn't want to wait too long for the long bar. And Tugi said something before the match that the level 19 feels odd today or something. Okay. Oh, and Tugi gets the J to the left. Yeah. Definitely not the good day for Tugi to play on 19. Definitely. Oh, but level 23 once again too hard for Tugi. 175 lines with 502 700, and Tugi is your match winner. Tugi advances to the round of 16. Congratulations, Tugi, and you will play against Hepta there, so you can prepare for the Finnish opponent. So here is your match winner, and here are your match stats after 10 games. Tugi with 10-0 win, another sweep in the round of 32, and yeah, Tugi gets these 3 ELO points for the win, so it's only 2 points away from breaking 2000 ELO. Yes, so this is the first of the planned matches for today. Now, no matter what happens, we will watch a match when we will have 9 games. No matter what happens, we will have 9 games, guys. So yeah, there will be some action. There will be some action. And let me show you the bracket. So we have the first pairing of the round of 16. It will be our seat number 2, Tugi, against our seat number 15, Hepta. Yeah, so Austria versus Finland in the round of 16. Yeah, but now we will have another Finnish player, the top seed of the tournament, playing against WEISBROT, who made some progress recently, actually, with a level 28 and so on. So yeah, we'll see if WEISBROT can bring this good level of play against MÖRKÖS. Yeah, so guys, let's have a little bit of a break, like 5 minutes or so. I will set up and we'll come back in about 5 minutes. Okay guys, so we are back after the break and we are about to start the first session of the match between MÖRKÖS and WEISBROT. MÖRKÖS our seed number 1, WEISBROT seed number 21. MÖRKÖS, the only player who has an ELO rating of 2000 points or more, currently at 2014, and of course the only player to get a max out in a PALDAS match, 1,084,860 points. His opponent will be WEISBROT from Germany, current ELO of 1603 and the comp PB of 590,000. But the last time WEISBROT played was over half a year ago, and yeah, I'm really curious what kind of progress the German player made throughout the recent months. He posted a few weeks ago a game when he reached level 28 in a practice game, so will be cool to see him, yeah, challenging MÖRKÖS. I hope, yeah, WEISBROT can bring his A game. WEISBROT has unofficially the record, because to be honest, I can't memorize every single match that happened, but I would bet that this was the highest average losing score in a match, over 550,000 in a match against Le in the PALDAS Swiss more or less year ago. So yeah, WEISBROT can be a very consistent player. I hope he can challenge MÖRKÖS and we can have some good games today. 9 games to be played, so every result from 5-4 to 9-0 possible today, and the match will be then concluded tomorrow at 15 UTC. According to ELO odds, this 400 points ELO difference means that MÖRKÖS should be 91% favorite to win it. Quick reminder about the rules of the event, guys. We play level 18 starts only, no line cap. So if the players are able to play forever, the level 19 Malans are strongly encouraged. SPS controller and handcam are mandatory for this event, and we play reroll seed every game, so no more incrementing. The players will be getting brand new pieces every single time. Preliminaries a round of 32, played in a best of 19 format as mentioned, 2 sessions, 9 games in session number 1 and up to 10 games if needed, if the decider is needed, then 10 games in session number 2. Then from round of 16 we'll have best of 25, semifinals best of 33 and a final best of 35. And very important thing, each session is played on a separate day, so no 2 sessions the same day, but we are good with this match. The second session is scheduled for tomorrow. Yeah, so this is how it looks as far as the rules are concerned. And quick look at the bracket, what can happen for the player who wins the match. We are in the match B1, so the top match of the bracket. The winner will play against the winner of B2, so Michu against Blue Scooty. This is this part of the bracket, and this part of the bracket, and the draw for this red part of the bracket was pretty rough, as we have a B3 match, AV Geek versus Jesper, so some quite good players in this part of the bracket. And yeah, and we will see how this all plays out. And hello WEISBROT, welcome in the chat. Nice to see you. Nice to see you back as a player. Yeah, not the easiest opponent to play in your comeback match, but I hope you can show your good game and that you can enjoy the games, no matter the result will be. Yeah, so let me check if the players are live, and I will bring them to our screen. Okay, and I see already WEISBROT, you are using the NTS seat stencil, so please correct it. This NTS sheet stencil won't work for this match, unfortunately. Because we can see something like that, and we can see the score and so on, so please change your stencil to the PAL one. Oh, and WEISBROT is prepared. Thank you very much, WEISBROT, that you have 2 scenes and you're immediately ready for that, which is very, very good and very professional from your side. That is very, very nice thing. Okay, so the players are warming up on level 19, and while they're warming up, I'll give them the pieces for game number 1. And the pieces will be 3E, E7, 4E, 3E, E7, 4E. As the German would say, Ordnung muss sein, oder? Yeah, so we have it here, and the seed is 3E, E7, 4E. 3E, E7, 4E is the seed for game number 1. And MÖRKÖS saying good luck, have fun in the chat, which is good. And WEISBROT saying good luck, have fun as well, so very nice from the players. I also say good luck, have fun, dear players. 9 games of action today, and let's hope we can see some good games going. WEISBROT. Oh, that was nice. that was nice, Ivan. WEISBROT. And actually, it's actually a thing in German, WEISBROT. So yeah, here we are with our players ready. Game number 1 between MÖRKÖ and WEISBROT starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So we have MÖRKÖ with a Tetris, WEISBROT with a Tetris as well. And I know, Ivan, if you've heard about it, but WEISBROT, yeah, this is like with a how do you say it, a grammatical error, but yeah, it is a white bread. Actually, white bread should be written like this. I'll show it in the chat, but maybe let's concentrate on the game first, because MÖRKÖ is doing some high level Tetris. 103 for MÖRKÖ, 122 for WEISBROT. And even this is like the correct way to write WEISBROT, the white bread. But you know, this is the nick of the player, so everything is like possible. Like MÖRKÖ is also a character from the Moomins, which is written without the S at the end, so also like a grammatical mistake here. So both players have something in common with their nicknames. 196 for MÖRKÖ, 194 for WEISBROT. Both players yeah, approaching 200,000 before 50 lines. This is a good tournament pace. And WEISBROT is column 8 ready. and gets the long bar, gets the Tetris, and another Tetris for WEISBROT, 244, MÖRKÖS with 245, so we are almost neck and neck because WEISBROT is like 3 lines ahead. And Jedi Ivan here in the chat as well. Hello Ivan, welcome. Welcome here. How is your winter doing? Still minus 20 or something? Or is it better right now? 293 for MÖRKÖS, 296 for WEISBROT. MÖRKÖS with another Tetris improves to 316. So it looks like WEISBROT is more or less 1 Tetris behind at the same line count. Oh, plus 3, that's nice. I had like minus 15, minus 20 for the whole week last week. This week it was a little bit better, like minus 5 to minus 7. And today it's 0. Oh, and WEISBROT is a little bit high. Needs to be careful. Oh, and the misshift of the T, and this will be a GG, unfortunately, for the German player. 323, 380. As you could see, one misshift, and yeah, this is it. MÖRKÖS is good. MÖRKÖS takes game number 1. Minus 24, oh my god. But I think this is like quite normal temperatures for you, Ivan, if I'm not mistaken. Nothing special. Okay, so MÖRKÖS tops out with 437, 380. And we are done with game number 1. So the seed for game number 2 is B1, ED, D2, B1, ED, D2. B1, ED, D2 is the seed, and as you can see, MÖRKÖS and WEISBROT are ready, so game number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It kind of surprises me that players react like that. Every player who registered for this event confirmed that they have read, understood, and accepted the tournament rules, and now they are acting surprised. Kind of funny thing, to be honest, kind of funny thing. Or they are doing it to bring like more reactions in the chat. Maybe that's on purpose, who knows, who knows. Yes, we play best of 19 in a round of 32. The match is split into 2 sessions. Today we play 9 games of the match, and tomorrow at 15 UTC we play the rest of the match. How many games will be needed? Up to 10. 49 for MÖRKÖS, 50,000 for WEISBROT. Oh no! Oh no! What happened to WEISBROT? Misdropped the L and tops out at 52,060 points. Oh, that was tough. MÖRKÖS takes another game and leads 2-0. Uh, 124 to 60. So here we have some discussions. The discussions in the chat. While the people are discussing, I give the players the seed for game number 3, which will be 97-25-9D. Yeah, it kind of surprises me, guys, because every time I made an announcement in the Discord server that the registration is open and so on, I always wrote a sentence: please read the rules first and then register for the tournament. And I haven't hidden anything from you. Everything was clear. Everything could be found with an ease. Simply can't understand it. And of course, all the strikes and so on are coming only after the tournament is set up. This is always a classic one. Okay, the players are ready. So game number 3 starts in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. And of course, yeah, I hope that's not a big deal, but yeah, we are used to best of 9 matches played at one go. Oh, so many white pieces at the beginning. So I organized the tournament in a way that we don't have to play at one go more than we are used to throughout the year. So, and this is the serious tournament to crown the Paldas champion. Yeah, it can't be played in a sprint as a sprint event. We had some sprint events throughout the year. Now it's time to play a serious tournament to determine the best Paldas online player. 26 for Merken, 91 for WEISBROT. And here we are in game number 3 of this match. And as the players are in the early phases of this game, let me remind you guys that this tournament has a Macherino prize pool. We are currently at $523, and yeah, if you want to make this prize pool bigger, feel free to click on the link in the chat and donate some US dollars. As long as we are below $1,000, the top 8 players are getting share of the prize pool. If you're able to reach with your help $1,000 or more, we will be able to pay the top 16 players of the event. Yeah, so if you want to help, if you have some money you would like to spend on Tetris, feel free to click on the link in the chat and donate some US dollars. We're back to the match. WEISBROT 207, Merk 188. So WEISBROT was able to build about 1 Tetris lead in the opening 40 lines of this game. Oh, and Merke! Oh no, what is going on? Merke is in a lot of trouble. Can Merke survive it? No! Merke tops out 212,000 points. And this match won't be a sweep as WEISBROT already has more points and WEISBROT takes his first game of the match. It's 2-1. GG's. Miss input. Controller failure, Merke. Do you wanna check? Do you need a time to find out what's going on, or are you good to continue? No good controller. Okay, so we have to play with bad controller in this case. No, good controller. Aha, brain malfunction. Okay, because I read miss input. Okay, I fit that. Okay. Anyway, the seed for game number 4 is here for you. It's B3 to C4D, B3 to C4D. Yeah, brain malfunction is the the biggest obstacle in Tetris. Happens to me very often, so yeah, can fully relate to that. So we are good for game number 4. The players are ready, so the game starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so MÖRKÖS proved that he is a human, and as you can see, guys, it's not that easy to win 10-0. So what Gunther and TUGI did in the round of 32, you know, you can't have a single, like, you know, brain fart or something if you wanna win 10-0. Therefore, yeah, I wasn't expecting too many 10-0 results, but we have already 2. Still more matches to finish in round of 32 than they are finished. So, oh, MÖRKÖS once again with quite of an interesting stacking. What is the Finnish player trying to do here with this stack? Let's find out. WEISBROT meanwhile with a rather clean stack and gets a long bar for a Tetris. 73 for WEISBROT, 77 for MÖRKÖS. Oh, WEISBROT is now a little bit high, but gets a long bar for a Tetris and gets another one. 145 for WEISBROT, 131 for MÖRKÖS with a very nice Tetris. MÖRKÖS still with this Finnish tower set up. Gets the long bar finally to get rid of this Finnish tower, and MÖRKÖS is Tetris ready. Meanwhile, WEISBROT with 170,000, MÖRKÖS with 161. And another Tetris for WEISBROT. Oh, MÖRKÖS with another misdrop. Okay. So this is a chance for WEISBROT to build a lead, as MÖRKÖS needs to burn. Maybe not the biggest lead, but yeah, MÖRKÖS is back already, so kind of misread the board. Sorry for that. I thought it might take longer for the Finnish player to be back in business, but yeah, here we are at the same line count, 10,000 points advantage for our German competitor. And WEISBROT is doing a good job getting some Tetrises. Oh, a nice way to come back to column 10 with only one scheme. But actually it looks like we are neck and neck. MÖRKÖS was able to come back with the same line count. MÖRKÖS is like 6,000 points ahead, so a little bit more than a triple. If I'm not mistaken, triple is 5,700 points at level 18. Yeah, but this looks like a pretty good game by both players right now. WEISBROT with another Tetris improves to 411, 94 lines. MÖRKÖS with 418 at 95, so MÖRKÖS keeps this about 6,000 points lead at the same line count. And WEISBROT nicely addressing the hole in the board, and now is Tetris ready. Waits for a long bar, was forced to close the well for a moment, but reopens it. $474 MÖRKÖS, $473 for WEISBROT. for 95, but yeah, similar scores, but MÖRKÖS 7 lines behind. So this might be a real lead, but this will be probably our first double 500 game of the match. MÖRKÖS with 562 at level 27, 518 for WEISBROT, and WEISBROT transition with 543. Is WEISBROT going for a Tetris, or will WEISBROT try to stay alive? Okay, this was nice. So we have WEISBROT with 553, MÖRKÖS with 567, level 19 action. Level 19 speeds action, so to speak. WEISBROT on level 20. And WEISBROT is collecting some lines. Oh, the misdrop of the I'm afraid this is getting out of hand. And WEISBROT tops out with 565,060. 565,060 is the top out score for the German player. MÖRKÖS takes this game and leads 3-1. But finally, good pacing games, pace-wise game. Oh my God, English so difficult from both players. And yeah, WEISBROT also got some lines on level 19, which is nice to see. And MÖRKÖS 179. MÖRKÖS wanted to get 600k, so here it is, the first 600k of the tournament for MÖRKÖS at 170 lines. And here is your seed for game number 5. It is 0A C8F0, 0A C8F0. Voice attrition. Indeed, indeed. What are we waiting for, guys? The seat is there, 0A, C8F0. Okay, the players maybe needed a little bit of a moment to how do you say it, to compose or something. Okay, but they are ready. So game number 5 starts in the 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So we are in game number 5 out of 9 scheduled for today. And this match will conclude tomorrow at 15 UTC. MÖRKÖS started with 96, WEISBROT with 117 after 24 lines. It's about Tetris of a lead for the German player in the opening lines of this game number 5. Oh no, WEISBROT needs to be careful. Can become tricky, but gets 2 long bar in quick succession, then a back-to-back long bars, so this allows WEISBROT to bring the board down, and we'll probably now go for this dirty Tetris. Oh, but forced to close the well. And and gets another long bar for the Tetris. And WEISBROT stays this 2 off the ground on this 2 off the ground setup. 192 for MÖRKÖS, 191 for WEISBROT, the same line count, almost the same scores. So yeah, the players are playing similar pace in this game number 5. Another Tetris for WEISBROT. 237, MÖRKÖS 216. Yeah, so both players with some good paces, both also with some holes to deal with. And a central Tetris for MÖRKÖS 292 and 292 600 for a moment, the same scores for both players. .341 for MÖRKÖS, 302 for WEISBROT. WEISBROT had a little bit of a slowdown. Yeah, that's a good point. Jedi Ivan says in the chat, WEISBROT did a good job maintaining efficiency while the board was messy. Yeah, I agree. Oh, and now MÖRKÖS with a very interesting stack right now. But as you can see, it takes like 2 or 3 pieces to get back in a Tetris ready situation for MÖRKÖS, and MÖRKÖS with 415, WEISBROT with 376. I think Evan, the same applies to MÖRKÖS. He also maintained the efficiency while having a little bit of a messy board, right? 440 for MÖRKÖS, 403 for WEISBROT, less than 20 lines to go before transition, so players be aware of it, as the ultimate speed of PAL is coming. Yes, Ivan, and I would need 20 burns or more to do the same job. At least 20. So 535 for MÖRKÖS, 457 for WEISBROT. WEISBROT transitions but can't get can't get anything more here, and tops out at 458 740. MÖRKÖS takes another game and increases the lead in the match. It's 4-1. MÖRKÖS, Ivan asks if you are going for a max out. Can you nod with your head? Yes or no? So that we know if, I don't know, maybe Ivan can go and grab a cup of tea or something. Oh, and Shuichi is also in the chat. You should burn with Tetrises. Yeah, classic Shuichi answer. Hello Shuichi, welcome. $5.95, so MÖRKÖS few lines away from getting his second 600k of the match. Oh no, this is now getting complicated, and I'm afraid this will be a GG. MÖRKÖS tops out at 604 to 80, so another flat 600k score for the Finnish player, and nothing more. But it's good enough to win the game. So, 5 games in, 4 more games to go today. The seed for game number 6 is 08 AB F4, 08 AB F4. Okay, and the players are ready, so game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Press F4 to power up. Yes. And hello Grandmaster Ribeiro, welcome to the stream. When will Sam play his round? Grandmaster Ribeiro, as you have this Google Sheet open, there is a tab called Upcoming Matches, and all the matches that are scheduled are visible there, and the match between Sam and myself is also scheduled, if I'm not mistaken, for the next week, like 11th and 13th. You can check it there as well, so you have the full view what is going to happen. So feel free to use this Google Sheet also for checking the upcoming matches, and not only Grandmaster Ribeiro, for everyone here in the chat. You can use it. We have, of course, the full list of matches scheduled in our Discord server, but if the Google Sheet is any easier for you, feel free to use it as well. Okay, so MÖRKÖS now in a mid-stack situation, and this requires a little bit of skill, and it looks like MÖRKÖS does have the required skill to do so, but now the pieces are kind of not cooperating with the Finnish player, and is forced to burn even more. 198 for MÖRKÖS, 217 for WEISBROT, so WEISBROT currently ahead, and also with a very nice and clean board. MÖRKÖS, is still not done with this dig, but opens the well. Is Tetris ready with a nice finish tower in the middle? But yeah, gets this Tetris and misdrops once again, but this is a very easy misdrop to recover from. 252 for MÖRKÖS, 309 for WEISBROT, so WEISBROT over 50k ahead, so WEISBROT took advantage of this digging from MÖRKÖS, and WEISBROT maintains a clean board. MÖRKÖS is clean as well, so let's see how this all plays out. Oh, I'm afraid you will dehydrate very quickly, Ivan. You will dehydrate very quickly. 346 for MÖRKÖS, 388 for WEISBROT. If you correct it like this, I think it has more sense. More sense. 416 for Mörkö, 435 for WEISBROT. So Mörkö was able to reduce the deficit a little bit to about 1 Tetris at the same line count. We still have over 20 lines to go before transition. And yeah, WEISBROT is trying to play as efficiently as he can. Would like to go with at least a little bit of an advantage into 19 and then hope for the best. 506 for WEISBROT, 489 for Mörkö, and we are approaching transition in 10 lines. Okay, so WEISBROT probably wants to take care of the board, wants to have a nice clean board going into transition, which is probably a good thing. 513 for Mörkö, 512 for WEISBROT, so we are suddenly neck and neck. And WEISBROT will transition with the next Tetris. Mörkö transition with 522. WEISBROT transitions with 538. So WEISBROT with a little bit of an advantage. WEISBROT with a nice clean board going into 19. Mörkö with a clean board as well. So let's see. We have a level 19 race. And let's see how long the players can survive. Oh, WEISBROT made a little bit of an adjustment, and I'm afraid it was too optimistic with this adjustment, and WEISBROT tops out 553-200. 553-200 is the score for WEISBROT. So Mörkö, you need 554 to take this game. 554, and Mörkö will be not able to complete the chase down. 546. So WEISBROT takes this game. Yes, maybe adjustment was not the best the best way to say it. Yeah, I kind of wanted to believe that that you went for an adjustment. But anyway, WEISBROT, this was enough to take this game. 7,000 points more adjustment. And yeah, we have 4-2. 3 more games to go today, and the seed for game number 7 is B56597. So the first failed level 19 chase down by Mörkö in this match. Okay, so our players are ready. Game number 7 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Instead of misdrop, it's misadjustment. Oh, WEISBROT? Okay, WEISBROT is good. Mörkö is so good you forget it's not easy to play 19, says Grandmaster Ribeiro in the chat. Yeah, sometimes Mörkö forgets that it's not easy, and it's good for the match. Mörkö started with 71,000, 72 for WEISBROT, so pretty similar scores, but Mörkö once again with a nice finish tower in the middle, and the finish tower is getting bigger and bigger and higher. Yeah, we know that the Finnish player is playing, but you don't have to show us your skills of building finish towers every single game, Mörkö. We know you're capable of doing it. So we have 82,000 for Mörkö, 143 for WEISBROT. Now Mörkö needs to stay focused. Of course, this is the board he can easily survive. But of course, every every misjustment can how do you say it, can ruin your chances. Yoni Tower is best way to die early, yeah. Actually, we call it here finish tower because not only Yanni, as you can see, Yanni is not the only Finnish player going for this kind of strats. Yeah, I understand, but many Finnish players who I was, able to commentate the matches went for the same thing, so I go for this like more generalized term. $172 for MÖRKÖS, $283 for WEISBROT. So WEISBROT took advantage of this situation and was able to build a healthy lead. Oh, but now WEISBROT needs to be careful, but gets a long bar, which is good. 241 for MÖRKÖS, 310 for WEISBROT. So that tower costed 100k points, expensive one. Yeah, those towers can be expensive. $264 for MÖRKÖS, 337 for WEISBROT, but WEISBROT is 7 lines behind. And now more or less the same line count, more or less 100,000k, the difference. Yeah, so let's see if WEISBROT is able to maintain this lead until transition and is able to survive some lines. This might be a difficult game for MÖRKÖS, but we still have over 40 lines to go here. So let's see how the players here, I mean in level 18 speeds. Let's see how the players approach it, but as for now, both are playing very efficiently. Really, Ivan? Tall and expensive are the same word in Japanese? So in Japanese, MÖRKÖS had both a tall and expensive tower. Say it with the same word. Interesting. 423 for MÖRKÖS after 111, 478 for WEISBROT after 107. Oh, and now WEISBROT. This is getting higher and higher. Oh no! And this is looking very dangerously for WEISBROT. WEISBROT tops out at 505. So MÖRKÖS, you have a target 506 to take this game. Oh, this was so unfortunate for WEISBROT, who did so well, but MÖRKÖS still needs to complete like 17,000 points chase down. The board is clean for now, but we know that on level 19 everything can happen very, very quickly. For 99 for MÖRKÖS. Oh no! What is going on? 502. MÖRKÖS needs few more 1,000 points. Can MÖRKÖS squeeze those lines to complete the chase down? 505, 100, and this is enough. And MÖRKÖS, oh my god, MÖRKÖS completes the chase down with an almost heart attack. Tactical. Oh my god. 505, 980. 960 points. And MÖRKÖS leads 5-2. Oh my god, MÖRKÖS bringing heart attack in the stream, winning the game by 960 points and leads 5-2. And here is your seed for game number 8, which is 8C0943. 8C0943. Yeah, WEISBROT at like 100, yeah, 150 lines was the top out, so still, yeah, some Tetrises were possible. But of course, MÖRKÖS probably would approach this 19 game differently. Probably if the lead of WEISBROT were bigger, I don't know. We'll never know, but yeah, it is what it is. It's 5-2 for MÖRKÖS after 7 games. And WEISBROT is ready. We're waiting for MÖRKÖS to state his readiness, and then we will be able to start the penultimate game of this session. Looks like MÖRKÖS needs to compose after the previous game, which is fine. And MÖRKÖS is ready. So game number 8 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We see 0943, yeah, so we are good. Yeah, so we had some close games. Game number 7 that was won by WEISBROT by 7,000 points, and the last one 960 points difference. Which is of course good to see, because those close games bring the emotions we need here. Maybe we don't need, but yeah, we are happy to have watching those matches. Am I seeing things, says Shuichi. Ah yes, so Shuichi, you are right. Sorry guys, we need to repeat this game. Shuichi was right. I'm a blind person. I would like to apologize for that. We had 8C on MÖRKÖS and BC on WEISBROT, and sorry guys that only now, but I'm getting older and my eyes are not working properly. Shuichi was right. Please stop out. This game won't count. We have a seat mismatch. We will get a new seat and we'll start again. Thank you very much, Shuichi. Thank you very much, Shuichi, for being aware what's going on. And yeah. Apologize, players, that it took us so long to spot it. But yeah, here is a new seat. B4, A7 for F, B4, A7 for F. So no 8 at the beginning, but the letter B. Shuichi's MVP, yeah. Agree. B4, A7 for F. Okay, so WEISBROT is ready. Most variable player. Oh my god. Makes very pace. Yeah, that's true as well. So our players are ready. Game number 8, take number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. B4, A7 for F. For me, the seats are looking the same. Dear viewers, please confirm so that we are not doing the same mistake, but I think right now it's all good. Shuichi confirms, then we are safe. MÖRKÖS starts with 91,000, WEISBROT with 37. Yeah, but WEISBROT is now back in a clean situation. But MÖRKÖ as well, so both players... Oh, as soon as I said it, a misjustment of the TPs from MÖRKÖ, a new word that I even invented today, and I really like this this word. Oh, and MÖRKÖ once again needs to find a pretty efficient solution to that, but I'm afraid this board is now too complicated to get. Like, oh, a very efficient solution, and the T misdrop requires now MÖRKÖ to go for those PAL 19 strats with L pieces to the left. Of course, MÖRKÖ can still survive it, but needs some good pieces when the pieces are not coming. MÖRKÖ still fighting with this board, and I'm afraid this is too high, and MÖRKÖ can't do anything more. MÖRKÖ tops out at 175,940, which means WEISBROT takes this game, and it's 5-3 from MÖRKÖ's perspective. If WEISBROT can win the next game, the 9th game, we might have a pretty interesting session number 2. It looks like MÖRKÖ is a human in this match. And yeah, maybe WEISBROT can take advantage of the chances that are coming. So WEISBROT, you are good. And yeah, it's only 5-3 now from your perspective. And we are about to give the players the pieces for the final game of the day for these two players, which will be 4E D3 AC for 4E D3 AC. Yeah, why did I have to throw the first two games? That's a good question, WEISBROT. That's a good question. Yeah, and of course, WEISBROT, the one game you topped out before transition, and MÖRKÖ won it by 900 points. Yeah, so there are some small details which matter at the end of the day. Yeah, and let's see what happens. Still a lot of games to be played theoretically tomorrow. So if WEISBROT can win the final game today, we might have a good match tomorrow. Okay, so MÖRKÖ is ready, WEISBROT is ready. Game number 9, the final game of the session, starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. MÖRKÖ already starts with some towers. MÖRKÖ now needs to be careful. No misadjustments here. Okay, it looks like MÖRKÖ found a way. And WEISBROT with 49,000. WEISBROT also with some digging, so it looks like the sequence is not the best one, but both players are dealing with the sequence. Oh, MÖRKÖ! This one to the left, this J piece needs a long bar quickly to have a chance to address the left side. Got this long bar, was able to bring the piece another long bar to the left. Yeah, MÖRKÖ continues, but yeah, it cost him some points. WEISBROT wasn't able to play the most efficient Tetris so far, but is in the lead. 103 for WEISBROT and 51 for MÖRKÖ. Okay, and MÖRKÖ gets this nice dirty Tetris to lower the board, and MÖRKÖ should be back in business, but WEISBROT was able to build about 50k lead while MÖRKÖ was digging. So let's see how this game develops. As for now, Mörkö is still in. You can decide which well to play. Probably stays in this center well for a while. When Mörkö with this dirty setup, and where is the long bar? Finally, the long bar appears. Dirty center well setup, so to speak. 170 for Mörkö, 181 for WEISBROT, 204 for WEISBROT. And yeah, Mörkö trying to stay as efficient as possible in this interesting columns, so to speak. The setup might be dirty, but the Tetris was clean. Yeah. 218 for Mörkö, 250 for WEISBROT. And yeah, WEISBROT with a very nice clean board. Mörkö trying somehow to, I don't know if it's the correct way to say, but it looks for me like Mörkö trying to, you know, squeeze some water from the stones here in this game. And he's quite successful. He's quite successful doing it, as you can see. Once again, another Tetris for Mörkö. 268 for Mörkö, 302 for WEISBROT. And another Tetris for Mörkö. Yeah, Mörkö is center welling for almost the whole game here. A nice burn setup by the Finnish player, and Mörkö gets a long bar for that. And Mörkö comes back to a column 10 setup. 339 for Mörkö, 372 for WEISBROT. Oh, WEISBROT isn't it too greedy? What is WEISBROT doing? Gets the long bar. And another long bar for WEISBROT. So WEISBROT trying to stay as efficient as possible. And another Tetris for the German player. WEISBROT 446, Mörkö 431. So suddenly Mörkö only 15,000 points behind. So less than a Tetris. So Mörkö, with his very creative stacking, was able to reduce the deficit, and finally, and then suddenly, we have a match going into transition. Transition coming very soon, and WEISBROT needed to block the well for a moment. Now would like to see a long bar very soon. Oh, and gets the long bar for a Tetris. 481 for WEISBROT, 463 for Mörkö. Both players can get one more Tetris before going to level 19. And Mörkö gets this Tetris. Transitionally 489. WEISBROT! Oh no! WEISBROT missed, couldn't flip the long bar and tops out at 481. 460 is the top out score for WEISBROT. And this is how Mörkö takes this game and leads 6-3 after session number 1. What a game! What a game it was! Yeah, Mörkö had to squeeze the water out of stones in the first half of the game. Was able to do so, was able not to lose too many points, then was quite efficient in the latest stages of 18, and this long bar that didn't flip for WEISBROT, and Mörkö was able to bring the game to transition. And this made a difference. So let's see if Mörkö can survive this board. Of course, Mörkö, feel free to play this game as long as you can, but I'm afraid those misadjustments in the middle of the board are doing GG's. 547, 860 is the score for Mörkö. And Mörkö enjoys a 3 games advantage going to a second session, which will happen tomorrow at 15 UTC. UTC. So, this is it, what we had in the first session of this match. No, this is not the winner yet, sorry. I wanted to show you the stats. And we have MÖRKÖS with a highest score of 606, WEISBROT 565. Yeah, and considering the very early top out in game number 2 and the top out WEISBROT had in game number 1 at 80 lines, the other games the German player lost were like a full distance games, and those losing stats on WEISBROT and look very decent, guys. Yeah, on the other hand, we have MÖRKÖS. With with a slightly worse stats in terms of those losing scores and losing lines, but of course the highest score of the match and the longest game. Are on MÖRKÖS end. So, guys, sorry for that. Okay, I wanted to check something, and yeah, I'm back with you. So, here is the bracket after the matches played so far. So MÖRKÖS 6-3 after session number 1. The action will continue tomorrow. Then we have those players who already advanced to the next round. We have something more for you today. I will show you just in a second our upcoming matches. And here it is. So we'll come back in a few hours for the first session of Le versus Mars. Our North American players are starting their adventure in the round of 32. Then we will be back tomorrow at 15 UTC with MÖRKÖS and WEISBROT. They will conclude their match. So MÖRKÖS needs to stay focused. As you saw, guys, today, as when WEISBROT can hit a good gear, then he can be very dangerous. Then at 17:30 UTC, we start the first session of the match between Cobra and 666 underscore team. So another interesting match in the round of 32. So only 2 matches tomorrow. We were aiming for more, but unfortunately we had to reschedule some action for the later days. And then we come back on Sunday with 3 sessions. Elias versus Dobry at 18 UTC. They played their first session of the match. Then Le and Mars continue what they start today, and Cobra versus Team, they will continue their action as well. And the Paceman Shuichi starts his journey on Tuesday, February the 10th, in the first session against Scamper. And then on 11th of February at 18 UTC, Sam plays against myself. Yeah, thanks for the thanks, WEISBROT. Yeah, you did well. Had a little bit of a shaky start, but then after that you showed that you can fight and you can scary MÖRKÖS. Yeah, so you have now some time to regroup for tomorrow, and let's see what the second session brings. Yeah, MÖRKÖS definitely showed today that there was more of the human side today. Will MÖRKÖS be able to switch the gear? Switch the gear tomorrow? Everything is possible. Yeah, of course MÖRKÖS can show up tomorrow and get like 800Ks in a row or something. Everything is possible. So yeah, I'm really curious what happens tomorrow. And yeah, for those of you who wonder why are we playing those best of 90s. This is the case, that the match is not decided on one day performance, and sometimes this overnight break can make some changes. So we know, and yeah, we play no longer at one go than we are used to just from our regular tournament. So I don't think this should be a big issue, and this is also creating another factor for this event to consider. So yeah, I hope you are not that scared of the tournament format, but I think at the end of the day, it should have more advantages than disadvantages. Okay, guys, so we are done for now. We'll be back in about 3 hours in the battle of the North American players, Le versus Marts. And now I'm checking who can we rate. Oh, I see Odin streaming Tetris. I haven't seen the player from Iceland playing online for a while, so let's check what's going on there. And yeah, guys, if you have time, if you won't be asleep, 22 UTC, Le versus Marts, the first 9 games of this match will be streamed here on this channel. So see you later, guys. Bye bye for now.